Ladies and gentlemen, Chuck Marlowe for Championship Wrestling. I know all of you wrestling fans from time to time have the opportunity to sit down with a pencil and paper and write out your comments and give me information as to just what you approve of and disapprove of in wrestling. And very, very often, of course, the information that comes to me concerns one or more wrestlers that possibly cross my path from time to time and also come into your consideration when you watch the matches both at the arena and also here on television. I appreciate your comments very, very much. I think that they are very well founded. I do not always agree with everything that is said, but in most cases I do sympathize and understand the feelings that you do have. However, you must remember one thing. This is Championship Wrestling, and you are watching and viewing the most outstanding wrestlers, the most outstanding athletes of all times ever really to participate competitively here in the United States and abroad. Now, with that information, I think if you bear in mind that a lot that does take place and a lot that you do see, whether you agree with it or not, nonetheless is what the majority of fans wish to see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have here with us today the world's most dangerous wrestler, Dick the Bruiser. He needs no other introduction. He is world's champion. He possesses a belt, and he also possesses one of the most phenomenal advisors I have ever seen in my life. I am speaking of the...
What are you laughing at?
Well, I can't help it. No, I'm not laughing at you. I am...
Just because I'm still got a few cuts on my head and stitches on my head.
Well, then you explain. This is one of the reasons why I'm laughing. Happy birthday to who?
I told that beautiful girl that I met on Rush Street downtown here in Chicago to quit following me, and now she's come up here with some trumped up thing that she says happy. She'll do anything to get on TV to be near me. It's not my birthday, lady. Would you please get out of here? Go on, take that. Even though you're carrying my...
Oh, boy. Listen.
You can't trust those Chicago women.
I, from time to time, always wonder how you come up with this moniker that you have picked up, the world's most dangerous wrestler. And I think a lot of people...
Throw that birthday cake away and come over here, Captain Willie. Oh, right on the candles, and I spent 12 cents for them, too. Come here.
You see?
Here. This is Captain Willie. We're just trying to fool all you drunks at home. You thought that was one of those Chicago women, didn't you? Well, it wasn't. It's just plain old Captain Willie, and he's here to tell anybody in the Chicago area, come to the amphitheater, come to anywhere where Dick the Bruiser wrestles, and you'll get punched right in the nose if you try to annoy me.
I figure just as much. As I said, all of a sudden you're standing there so complacent and almost border on the humorous aspect, and then boom, all of a sudden you let the roof in. This is the way, and believe me, ladies and gentlemen, this is the way he treats his opponents in the ring. He is very, at times, amicable, very unpredictable, and then all of a sudden the roof caves in, and that's it. Now, as I said, I can see very well, and I think all the fans in Detroit well understand how you arrived at your title of...
They could in Detroit, but I'm in Chicago, and if you can't...
I know. All right.
If you can't quit drinking long enough and get the town straight where you are, I'm in Chicago. You might be in Detroit, but I'm in Chicago, and I don't care any bum on Halstead Street, on the Kennedy Drive, or anywhere in town. I'll tell you one thing. I'm coming out there at Broadway and Grace Street, or out a little farther there on Halstead and Broadway, and I'm gonna punch every drunk I see in the nose. I don't like the looks of these bums. They look at me with that long Polish nose of theirs like I'm something else. Well, I'm Dick the Bruiser, the world's champion. I love everybody in Chicago when they're drunk, and that's the only time I like them, and I don't care about Willie. Shine that bell.
The point I was trying to make is whether it's Detroit, Cleveland, Chicago, Denver, San Francisco, wherever it is, it's the title of the world's most dangerous wrestler. If I may, thank you very much for being with us.
The world's champion, Dick the Bruiser, I'm saying one thing. Keep your hands in your pockets and hold on to your money, because the next time I'm in town, spend a few bucks and see Dick the Bruiser, the world's champion, wrestle.
Enough said.